Ya, a media de repente vamos a venir a filmar eso lo que están haciendo. Le estoy diciéndole que a la vuelta vamos a regresar para que de repente les tomemos una foto de lo que ellos están cocinando, su menú, su almuerzo. Y con la leña y el fogón, no como en la ciudad, diferente. Tienen una forma de cocinarse que es la leña y el fogón. Su carga llevan así llevan su carga. Mira, sube ahí. Su bebé.
At this point, we've come pretty close to the high part of this highland community, and we've actually passed through a variety of communities. So it's made up of a number of groups of people.
¿Cuántas polleras son? Seis. Estas capas, las capas de las polleras son 5.
They won't always wear their traditional clothing. It may depend on where they're going, where they're coming back from, and not everyone wants to wear that out in the field because sometimes, you know, they're going to be working up a sweat or the sun will be beating down upon them. But when we first started out on this day, it was cold and windy, and you hear it on the microphones. But as we went along, the clouds lifted and the sun came through and it started getting warmer. This woman is telling us that normally she and the other ladies will be wearing 5 or 6 skirts. And they are made, well, I think those are made out of alpaca. A lot of the other things she's wearing made out of sheep wool.
Todos traen así.
Bueno, que la invites.
Sí,
a la otra, que la invites a la otra.
Ven, mami, ven.
So they would wear these 5 or 6 skirts in the cold. Now it's not cold enough for him to be wearing all that, so she only has 1 or 2 on, which is what the other ones are going to have on too. They carry their babies around with them like this. They just take a small blanket, and they know how to do it. They can fold it up and sling it around their neck, and the baby's already in there by the time they throw it up on their shoulders. They tie it around, and away they go. That baby goes with them wherever. Their hats are also made out of, at least part of them, is made out of sheep wool. These people are answering my question, that is that they are related to each other, these right here. I've asked them, what are they going to make with this fabric that they're going to be weaving? This is from the lamb, and they're making a lot of the things that you see them wearing, like I said, except apparently not the faldas. They use a lot of sheep and a lot of alpaca fiber. Now they're discussing whether we would want to accept an invitation to visit one of their homes, so we can take pictures of how they're living, and they can share some of their food with us, and what they're going to be expecting, of course, is some sort of a payment, some sort of a tip. But still, it's a warm invitation to come up, because they don't know for sure what we would pay them. So he tells them that on the way back, after we get to the very end of where he plans to take us, we'll turn around and we'll stop and visit them on the way back. How old do you think she is?
Porque
Estamos yendo a Patacancha. Sí.
estas bonitas mujeres.
¿Cuántos años tienes? ¿Cuántos tienes?
30.
30 años. 30. ¿La señora? ¿Cuántos tienes?
22.
22. ¿El niño? ¿Tú cuántos tienes?
13.
13 años. ¿El bebé?
And the girl is 4.
4 años.
Date vuelta, por favor.
He's getting his Spanish mixed up every once in a while. He called her a boy. So he's explaining that we're going to come back and visit these people, and we're going to see how they cook. He says it's not like on the ovens in the city. This is on fires that you make out of wood, and you will see that they actually make these in their house, in their kitchen, and I'll show you what their kitchen looks like.
A mediodía van a hacer su almuerzo y podemos aprovechar eso que están cocinando ellos. El cual les he indicado y nos está aceptando que a la vuelta nos va a esperar así.
Now we're looking at their shoes, and if you follow the shadows, you'll see me and Freddy talking and what we're pointing at. So he's telling us that these sandals the ladies are wearing are made of tires, or at least the same kind of tread for tires. And so the one on the right, her sandals are a year old.
¿Cuánto tiempo tiene tus zapatos, ojotas? Esos se llaman ojotas.
Ojota.
Ojotas, el nombre de zapatos son ojotas.
Okay.
Ya no comandas. Un año. Ya tiene un año.
Okay, hers are a year old.
Okay.
Sí. Acá también mira.
And the sandals of the lady on the left
These are more than 2 years old.
are 2 years old.
Pero bueno, pero bueno.
Muy bueno. La
Okay.
plantilla es muy bueno.
The sole is really good. A ver la plantilla.
Levántala a ver,
por favor.
mira. La plantilla no se gasta, mira, préstame. No se gasta la
No se
plantilla.
gasta. It doesn't wear out, he says.
Pero ya se ha roto
He
estito.
says- he says-
Pero igual sigue, muy bueno
He
todavía,
said the
bueno.
same. He says
Es
they
muy
just
bueno
continue
todavía.
on really
Y sigue.
good.
Perfecto.
yeah.
He said, but see how this one goes on. It's still in great shape.
Ese zapato de ellos, sí.
Yeah.
La llanta del carro.
Firestone, Goodyear.
And they're probably not like ours. But
Duro,
we
heavy.
duro.
Duro.
And you know what? That's probably 2 years of wearing it every day.
¿Pero con quién están? ¿Con quién están? ¿Con ella?
Sí, ahí está. A su perrito le está cargando. Ahí viene. Hola, ¿qué tal? Ya, ¿vamos?
These people have an understanding that if you're going one way or another, then these pedestrians might need a ride. I turned the camera around, so I'm filming backwards here. Kim's trying a little vocabulary that she learned at a hotel where we were all staying for a night or two, and the owner was Quechua there. I can never tell whether these people know enough Spanish to understand what I'm telling them. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Freddy told them, "You don't need to pay me anything, we're already coming this way."
This is like a market, isn't it? This is a little market.
I don't know.
So as we get higher and higher into the Highlands, it gets colder and windier, but soon it will turn into a beautiful day.
Chicharrita.
This is a common drink in Peru called chicha, and it's made out of choclo, out of their famous corn. Kim says she doesn't want any. She doesn't want to get sick.
¿Quieren un vaso de chicha? ¿Para la sed?
Un momento, amor.
No, I don't want any.